Hello everyone and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Game of Thrones, the card game 2nd edition tournament video for you. We're in round 6, Millennium Games, Rochester, New York, the New York Regional Championships 2016. Final round of Swiss. We're going into the top cut after this. Make sure you guys subscribe to this video series if you haven't already. Go back and watch the other videos. We've done one video for each round. And we have lots of other regional footage coming on the channel from other regionals. And hopefully some nationals if I can get some video footage there while I'm at Origins and at Gen Con. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to see those videos, get notified when they come up. Support the channel, it's free. And I appreciate all of you who subscribed so far. You guys are awesome. And I thank you for your support. So on the left we have Carter. You guys know Carter. You've seen him on my videos. He's in our meta. He drove down to Rochester with us. Traveled with us 19 Canadians that rolled into this 44-person tournament across the border. And it looks like Lannister's son is Carter's deck of choice, and he set up a nice Tywin and a Martell Reducer. And he just dropped Naval and tried to hit me, but I blocked it with Calm over Westeros. So he did not reduce my income to 0. And it looks like I am playing a Lannister Dragon, like I was in the last video. We're here at the top table. And I have set up Ser Jorah Mormont, Jaime Lannister, and a Rose Road.
1 second, so I'm first.
So we're not truly at the top table. Yes, we are at table number 1. Yes, we're the top players playing right now. But as you guys who've been in regionals lately or have watched this series since intentional draws were brought into the game. And yes, they are leaving soon, starting in August. 3 out of the top 4 tables took intentional draws. I am so against intentional drawing myself that Carter and myself just looked at each other and thought, hey, who cares? Let's just play. So we decided to play. Yes, it was a risk for Carter. He didn't have such a good a record. If he did lose this game, there was a chance he could be eliminated and not make the cut. I guess if I lost, it could have screwed me around a little bit, but I don't think I would have been in trouble here. But if I did take the intentional draw, I would have been in for sure. But it would still be a little risky for Carter, is what my understanding was. But either way, I don't believe in them, so I was totally for playing. Either way, I didn't care. Even if it screws my chances, I just don't care. I drove there to play Thrones. That's how I look at it. And I don't want to lock other people out who are playing to try to get in. You know, I like the underdog stories, so I don't want to just lock people out because I'm in the lead. Alright, so it looks like I set up not set up, but I played during my marshalling. I'm going first here. I dropped a Sirio in play, and a Landsport Merchant, saving 2 gold. And it looks like Carter has thrown out a Western Fiefdoms, Landsport Merchant. He's trying to stretch that $4 as much as he can. And he throws a Milk of the Poppy on Sirio, so he will lose his stealth and also lose the ability to give someone else a military icon and stealth. So 1 Milk of the Poppy on Sirio is like taking away 2 stealth characters. Good value, I think. And we have a Bastard Daughter put into play. Using the reduction on the Desert Scavenger to help make her down to 1 gold. And looks like Carter's going to sit on 2. And if you haven't already, go check out Carter's channel. He does film some Game of Thrones videos at our local games. He did bring a camera actually to this regional, so you guys can catch some other games from this regional on his channel. It's Agor Games, so A-G-O-R Games on YouTube. I think it stands for A Game of Rubik's. I'll link that below in the description of this video. And it is in the other videos that you see Carter in, so if you see Carter playing on the channel, you should see a link to his channel in those video descriptions. So go check him out if you want more coverage from this regional.
Military 8.
So it looks like I'm doing a military challenge here with 8 strength. I have Sirio in there, adding a 3, but no stealth. And I got Jaime not kneeling to attack. It looks like for Commonwealth Westeros there, I didn't mention it. I did choose military, so I reduced my claim, or reduced, sorry, Carter's claim there by 1 on military challenges against me. So I won't lose any of those characters, plus my little merchant there, who I like for economy. This looks like he blocks with 9. His Tyrion is +2 from the 2 gold he has, and Tyrion will take, or sorry, Tywin. Tywin is +2 gold, and he will take a power for renown. So Carter playing smart there. He sees 2 gold on my plot. He knows the chance of a put to the sword is there, so he decides to play it safe. So I have an intrigue of 5 here with Sir Jaime. No defenders.
Claim of 1.
So you hear my voice and Carter's voice when we're playing. We're kind of playing around. We goof around a lot. We are metamates. We play together a lot back at home. So we play pretty loosey-goosey and casual. And Carter does kick my butt quite often, actually. But yeah, we joke around with each other and we poke fun at each other. So, and if Carter, you don't like me doing it, just tell me to stop. All right. But anyways. I'm not picking on him, I swear. I swear. We're just having fun.
Doms me?
So looks like I take dominance. And no characters need to die that turn, obviously. And it looks like I'm at 1 power, and so is Carter, so we are tied at 1. He's got 1 on Tywin there. I've got 1 on my house card.
6.
So one thing I'm noticing right now, and it came up at the last regional I was at, something that bugs me, and I'm curious to hear your guys' comments about it, so leave your replies or comments or whatever to this below. But I have something that bugs me in tournaments, and it's bugged me since first edition playing. But it happens, I notice it happens more now with this intentional draw bull crap, but as you see in the top left there, it's our metamate Kevin. Now, he completely knows my deck. We built our decks together before going to this tournament. Played together tons, went through each other's decks, compared deck lists, did our business, no problem. I don't mind in this situation, it's okay. But thinking about how he's watching Carter right now, and Carter could make it to the cut. He could play Carter because Kevin did take an intentional draw, and now he's sitting there behind Carter, seeing his cards, and I don't think that's the worst of it. He actually is watching this game, and now he gets to see the plots that are played by Carter and in which order, so he can know things like whether Carter has a wildfire, a march to the wall, a first snow, and that completely changes your game. If you know your opponent doesn't have march to the wall, you're going to set up Tywin by himself. You don't care. I think that creates a huge advantage when the opponent knows the other opponent's plot deck, even if they know 1 or 2 plots. It can totally change the game, and I know it's been talked about on some of the podcasts before, like Beyond the Wall, and you should listen to that if you don't. But they have talked about that in the past, where players will scout at large tournaments. They'll find the players that they know might make the cut, or in the final rounds, kind of just figure out who's got what in their decks and what kind of things. So I noticed at a regional recently where 2 players ID'd, and then they sat there watching the other 2 games at the table 2 and 3. You know, 4 players who probably, a couple of them at least, for sure actually, are going to make it to the top cut, and maybe all 4 will. And they continue to watch the players play very closely, and thought there was nothing wrong with that. So I called them out on it. I told them to get up, walk away, stop watching, and they made jokes about how, oh, no big deal. It's like I don't know he has Tywin in his deck or something like that. And I brought up the point that you now know his plots, and you could know his resets, and it could change how you play if you know he doesn't have March to the Wall or not. And ask them how they would feel if they knew that their opponent knew their plot deck but they didn't know theirs. Would they think that was unfair? And you know, they agreed, got up, and walked away. But the fact they did sit there and watch for a while, at least a couple rounds until I caught it and realized they were doing it. But I've been noticing it lately, players doing that is they don't go and watch the games at the bottom tables. The players who ID will come and sit right beside the tables of the players who are about to make it to the cut and watch the games. And I don't feel that's right, because, well, I'm here playing. I don't get to see your plot deck, but you get to sit there and watch mine and the other players. And Spoiler alert, Kevin will play one of these players in the future, so he could have an advantage right now based on knowing what plots are in or what plots are not in the plot deck. So let me know below. That's my rant. I'll end it there. Sorry about that, but I've just had this happen at a couple of regionals lately. I've noticed this is a thing, and I'm glad when IDs go away, so players won't be just sitting there, you know, twiddling their thumbs watching other games, waiting for the cut to happen after they go grab food. And getting an advantage. But let me know your thoughts below, what you guys think about this. I'm okay with taking an ID, walking away, you earned it. That's great. Go sit in a corner, go stare at a wall, go take a breather, but don't start gaining some additional advantage is how I look at it. So what do you guys think? Leave it below. And back to our regularly scheduled game in progress. Alright. So it looks like I'm gaining an advantage here on Carter. I'm up 2 power to 1. But I have quite the board presence, and looks like he's got a handful of cards, so he could have some sneaky events in there, but he has no gold right now. He played another low gold plot, so he hasn't been able to really keep up in the board presence, and it looks like I grabbed a seal of the hand there on Intrigue. So he does a power challenge here with Landsport Merchant, gets unopposed power, bringing me down to 2 and putting him up to 3. So sorry, he actually does have some power. For some reason I keep forgetting about that house card being down there. And yeah, we're tied at 3-3. So a first snow would totally wreck his face right now. As you can see, I just flipped it. So obviously I was looking at his board thinking that in my head right now, and obviously I thought it at the time. I would get to keep my Sirio, my Jamie, which are great for military to help kill anything he can put into play. So I'm looking to lock him out right here. And he drops a noble cause, so he's trying to drop in a Lord or Lady. And unless he can drop in 2, I don't think it's safe for him to drop any, because they're most likely going to die.
Well, I start trying to talk loud over it, so the volume goes down to the background noise, so like when I can hear people talking in the background, I'm like, yeah, so that's like trying to like talk over it. Sorry, guys. Great video we have here.
So I got a dupe on Sirio there, marshaled in. Which is great on first snow to get a dupe on a character, that's for sure. And I play Cersei, who's not going to go away from first snow, so not a bad play on first snow there.
Go ahead.
I always feel more confident playing that when you have some character in your hand you can put into play. And hopefully your opponent doesn't. So as you can hear Carter say, he put in a Rose Road there, and he's saying it might not be worth it to put a character in play. But I have Cersei out, so those characters might not be safe in hand anymore. So that's a gamble you got to take.
Okay, so bounce back.
So he does bounce them all back, which increases the odds that Cersei won't hit those characters he wanted to play.
You got ambush in there, don't lie. I'm on to you.
So I'm sitting on 1 gold. He chooses to save his 4 gold. So Cersei's coming in for an intrigue, trying to grab some of those characters in hand, see if I can jump something out with ambush. But he doesn't ambush anything in. And I take 2 cards, and it's a merchant and a fiefdom, so not the hit I was looking for.
Let's go.
So yeah, and Carter realizes I just wasted it and only limited myself to doing 2 challenges here because I wasted Cersei's power icon. But I am completely okay with that. With Cersei, I was trying to hit whatever he had in hand that he wanted to drop in with that Lord or Lady plot on Noble Cause. So that was my mentality there. And it looks like an unopposed military here. Gaining me a power, and Jamie will get a power there for his renown. And I'll take dominance. So putting me at 7 power to 3. So nice sizable lead here. It looks like he's discarding for reserve now. And he gets rid of a desert scavenger.
So you're now down 6. I'm also at 6.
So we're both sitting at 6 cards in hand, as you just heard.
It'll be jumped up to first on the snow. Almost somewhere.
So Noble Cause flipped on my side, and he's dropped combo Westeros.
But anyways, military's going first. Yeah.
You're going first?
Yep. You are.
I'm going first?
So Carter's chosen me to go first. He's chosen military for his combo Westeros, which I've placed a token on there.
More chuds. Woohoo. But this chud costs 2.
5 money, 6 money.
Looks like I'm counting 6 gold. So we see that Lannister merchant coming back there after he jumped back to hand from that first snow. And it looks like we have a Ser Jorah Mormont put into play. Some extra renown there.
It's coming back next week, don't worry.
What do you mean? You're getting rid of your Lannister now?
I was talking about how you used to play Martin all the time.
No, you never played.
Not yet.
Hey, Martel won on this. Go. Man, if someone could possibly...
And there's a brothel madam.
Go ahead.
How about you can come back from my state?
I may win a little overboard there with characters, but I did have a decent handful of cards, so I figured I might as well put them into play. Let him leave myself pretty susceptible to wildfire.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I thought I got rid of him in intrigue. Oh no, it's another one.
But we have a Lannister merchant being played on Carter's side here. So let's see how he recovers from the first snowboard wipe there.
I know, because I didn't realize who it was messaging until after I said it.
So he's paid 2 for red cloaks. And there's Maester Calliot. That's probably one of the characters he could have played there during the first snow turn, but could not because he's 3 cost. And he would go back to hand. So did he have anyone that he could have played with that Noble Cause? We still don't know.
I run calling the banners.
That's good.
I'm gonna get some money
I believe.
after this game.
Military.
So looks like a military challenge with Jamie for 5.
Get
No.
unopposed?
So looks like I'm debating. So I throw in Sirio there to stealth out the red cloaks, get some unopposed power. Just trying to speed it up here. Try to close this out. This is the 6th round I played today in this tournament, so I know at this point I'm pretty tired. And I'm doing alright, so I'll probably make the cut. So if I can close this out quick, I can rest up a little bit before the elimination rounds begin.
Stealth. Intrigue. Okay.
Any reactions?
I don't think so.
So an intrigue challenge here with Cersei. She's going to claim 2 cards. Gets a Widow's Will and an Abara Sand. The unopposed is blocked by the red cloaks. So now over to Carter for an intrigue with Maester Calliot. Looks like I block with Ser Jorah. And Jamie's military icon goes bye-bye. And Ser Jorah will gain a betrayal token and a power for renown. And it looks like a power challenge unopposed there with the Lannister merchant. Putting the Lanny Sun player, Carter, there up to 5 power. And it looks like I'm at 10. 3 on Jamie, 1 on Jorah, 6 on the house guard. Alright, calling the banners, flipped on Carter's side there, and trading with Batoshi. So he is not going to have any shortage of money. I'm giving him 3 gold. He's going to gain, looks like 6 off of my characters that I flooded into play last turn.
Sorry, who's going first?
So if a comeback's going to happen, it's going to happen here. Let's see how he spends this money. So he gets another 5 there, 2 Rose Roads. He does have a Merchant to kneel. He does have a Western Fiefdoms to kneel. So he's got plenty of cash. Hopefully he drew into some characters. And there is Sir Jaime Lannister with a Seal of the Hand. So he can get some extra use out of him. And there is Braun. And he's going to save a ton of gold, so I don't know if there's a point of me stealing Braun, but
10 gold invested.
Do I really want to spend
it's
like
possible.
5 or so on it?
And we're debating the Braun theft here, but I would have to spend, I believe, 6 gold to win that battle, just to keep him on my side of the board. I'm not sure if I need him right now. I can stealth through him there with Sirio for sure. And if I get Sirio's ability off, I can use it to stealth with other characters also, so not too worried, but gotta be careful now, because you have Caliot out there. He can steal icons, and if he can steal a military icon and use Jaime and Braun plus the red cloaks, he does have a decent amount of military strength he can come back at me with, and if he gets into put to the sword range, if I'm not careful, he could smack me good there, but and we could see Jaime die. And there's Tywin.
Wait, you want Targaryen? Oh yeah, there's one there.
Don't give away my secret. I don't run any.
We'll see if I remember to trigger my brothel at him to take a gold there from him if he wants to do a military challenge.
It's gotta be me right
Here. What's she doing again?
So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we got, like I said, elimination games coming up after this in this series on this playlist. If you haven't seen the playlist, it's on the website, YouTube, whatever, under my channel. Sorry, not my website, my channel. In the playlist section, you can see the playlist for some of the store championships and regionals I've been posting lately, and you can see future videos coming. But we will have the top 8 elimination rounds, 1 video from each round. So we have 3 more rounds to come from this tournament. And I have videos from the Hamilton, Ontario, Canada regional waiting in the wings. So those will be coming up after this. And I also went to the Pennsylvania regional in Monroeville, just outside of Pittsburgh, where I got some videos from there too, from each round. So quite the pile of videos coming. And I am going to Origins, so hopefully I'll be able to grab some videos from there, from the cut if possible, depending on what's going on.
Not that one, not that one.
But I'll try to grab those for you guys too, and get some more content on the channel. So like I said, subscribe, support the channel. You'll be notified when I post new videos. And when I do live streams, you can join us in the live stream and chat with us while we play. And chat with other Game of Thrones, the card game fans too, while we play.
Actually have defended this time. Holy shit. This is crazy. Defend with 10.
Looks like I'm blocking a power challenge over 10. Getting some renown for Tywin. And we got a military challenge with Jaime Lannister.
5. Just him?
Yep.
Now, I should block. I gotta be careful here with the put to the sword.
Really did.
Well, we just heard Carter there say, I wish I really had put to the sword right now. But is he trying to play with my head here? Is he trying to troll me? Or is he just being too open with his opponent? I don't know.
Stop trying to play me.
Or do I?
See, I know. That's what I mean. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey, tell him stop telling me. I don't want to know. Let me make my decisions. So we use Ser Jorah Mormont here just to block. But I will have to claim someone. And it will be the Lannisport Merchant hiding under Tywin there. And Jaime will gain a renown.
Your turn.
Yay.
Go crazy.
So 6 power on Carter's side right now. And it looks like I have 11. Oh, if I count it right there on my side.
Because it could be just while you're the defending player or while he's defending in a challenge. And I've seen FFG do that both in different games, and it's like, can get tricky.
If it was while he was defending a challenge, he would need another way to get into the challenge.
Yeah, so we're just having some confusion here with Braun. I'm being an idiot, being really tired, and not thinking of how Braun works. So I was curious if he had, which icons he had, and when he actually gets them. I don't know why.
I don't care about the military, that's not why.
But he doesn't have to be in the challenge.
To get an intrigue icon, he needs to be a defending player a defending character in the challenge.
Because there's no way for him to get into the challenge if he doesn't have
While
the
him to defend, once you initiate a challenge, he gets those
Yeah,
items.
he doesn't have to be participating.
Let me see.
Is there any challenge in which you are the defending player?
Oh, defending player, yes. That's why I'm trying to, yeah, okay. Alright, I'm an idiot, yes.
Yep, so as I've said, I'm an idiot, and yeah, for some reason I was having trouble there with Braun. I don't know why. I was playing with him for a while. I don't have him in my current deck now, I know that for sure.
Yeah, between the challenges, right? Yeah, I got you. Okay, so he's 5, and he's got all 3 icons for...
Maybe I was thinking for Sirio, who to give stealth to know if I need to stealth him also, but yeah, not sure.
Okay. Let's go. How many cards you got?
1.
Okay.
So we check Carter's card count there. He's at 1 card in hand, so Cersei's going to do a power challenge, stealthing Braun, using Sirio's ability.
That is inclined. Jamie and this guy on a mill.
Debating who to stealth here. Looks like I'm stealthing Jamie. Figure stealth him. He does have a seal of the hand on, so we can use him twice. Might as well stealth him so he doesn't get to kneel him and stand him right back up. So we got a Widow's Wail on the red cloaks, which fully defends the challenge using Braun. 9 to 8. So Jamie does not get his renown power that I was looking to grab there.
So I will just pass there, dominance.
So it looks like I take dominance there, and we're going to have some tickler action here. It looks like you grabbed a copy of, I think, Condemned, the power icon removing one. It looks like I have 9 on my house card, and 5 on the characters in play. So I'm 1 power away from winning here. And we saw Carter put a gold token on the red cloaks there. Most likely in dominance. He also should have done it in standing if he still had the gold.
My dad's like, how you doing? I'm like,
So we got a Filthy Accusations flipped on Carter's side and a March to the Wall flipped on my side.
We kneel in.
So Tywin's going down for the kneel.
Marching.
you decide first. Huh?
So we have Tickler marched on my side. And it looks like we have the Landsport Merchant marched on the Lanny Sun side. So Carter's going to draw top deck 2 cards there. Doesn't seem too excited about it. I don't think it'll be enough to stop me here. Just need 1 more power. Tywin's not going to be able to just throw in his big strength there for the renown, so... Having Tyrion there, though, marshaled with some stealth on top of Sirio's stealth that can be given away. Also, I should definitely be able to stealth through a power challenge where needed. And close this out.
2 cards in hand.
Now I know why Carter wanted to play this game out. What? Now I know why Carter wanted to play this out. Because he wanted to win a shot class.
That's exactly why.
If you're top faction.
I'm not going to be top of action.
So we're talking about top faction there. This tournament did give out prizes for the top faction after Swiss for each house,
Oh, because after Swiss they do it?
which I just figured out and I didn't realize. But that will make me,
Any gold? 1?
if I win this here, the top Lannister player of the tournament. Because I actually chose to play my last game of the Swiss there, which will give me the full points And as we can see, I just won there, and we shake hands. So I do take top Lannister player after Swiss. I'm actually take top player after Swiss. I was first after Swiss in this tournament due to playing all my games and winning all except for, I think, one. And congrats to Carter. He also made the cut here, so even losing, he made the cut due to some other players. I think it was John Andrews, aka Dark Nosh from Beyond the Wall, not being able to win his game to make it in the cut caused Carter to get enough points to get in the cut. So we both made it, which was good. None of us had to be eliminated. We still played our game. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the elimination rounds. Thanks for watching.